As the evening descended, long shadows crept over the cramped alley, where the feeble light from a few scattered lanterns barely managed to cut through the oppressive gloom. 3 young men, who carried themselves with the arrogance of those who believed they ruled these streets, caught sight of a lone figure hastening along the edge of the brick wall. She was a small, seemingly fragile girl, cloaked in a dark hooded sweatshirt, the hood pulled low over her face, an inviting mark, or so they thought. They exchanged knowing looks, sly grins curling their lips. Silently, they moved to encircle her, closing off any chance of retreat. The first bumped her hard with his shoulder, the second snatched at her sleeve, and the third loomed near, his sour breath brushing her skin. Their actions were bold and brash, honed by experience. They fully expected her to shrink back, to cry, to beg. But instead of terror, they met a stare filled with icy, deliberate wrath. Her transformation was instantaneous. Her slumped posture vanished as her shoulders lifted, her back aligned, and her feet planted firmly in a stance of unshakable poise. The hood fell away, revealing a head of closely shorn hair and a face etched with angular resolve. Her eyes burned with a ferocity familiar only to those who had faced her in combat. The first attack was a blur, too quick for the ruffian to comprehend. A sharp jab sent his head reeling, and he collapsed to the pavement like a marionette with severed strings. The second faltered, stunned for a heartbeat, but that was all it took. A brutal hook to his midsection left him doubled over, gasping in a ragged choke. The third, the burliest of them, charged forward on impulse, but she slipped aside effortlessly. Her answering blow, a crisp strike to his chin, landed with a heavy snap. He teetered, then sank to his knees, clawing at the air for breath that wouldn't come. The stillness of the alley was shattered only by their wheezing and moans. The girl towered above the sprawled trio, her fists still balled, though her breathing stayed calm and measured, as if she'd done nothing more strenuous than a warm-up. She spared them a fleeting, indifferent glance, tugged her sweatshirt sleeves into place, and turned to depart without a sound. Her form faded into the dark as swiftly as it had materialized. They had set out to harass her, unaware they'd singled out someone far beyond their match. What a remarkable tale!